about to hit the intercoastal waters just a few miles south of Jupiter, Florida, to learn about one of our very own historical unsung legends. I'm Sophie Schneeberger with American Dream, and we're hanging with the guys who decided to bring his local legacy back to life today. All right, so first of all, where are we going?
We're headed to Munyon's Island. So we just arrived in John D. MacArthur State Park, and there you can rent kayaks and paddle out into the intercoastal waterway to Munyon's Island.
Where did Munyon's Island get its name?
So back in the early 1900s, Dr. James Munyon owned one of the largest homeopathic remedy companies in the country, and his crown jewel was called Munyon's Paw-Paw. It was a cure-all elixir, and it earned him a fortune. At the peak of its business, Munyon's Paw-Paw was selling about $200 million annually, adjusted for inflation, and it was selling in multiple continents all around the world. He saw this island, which was owned by the Pitts family. He bought it in 1901, and by 1903, he had built the Hotel Hygeia, which was named for the Greek goddess of health. It was one of the main places where Northerners would come down, revive, revitalize, and of course drink plenty of Munyon's Paw-Paw. But it's actually an old Florida word for papaya. Not only did it have about 20% alcohol, it had fermented papaya in it, which a lot of people still will tell you that is great for settling your stomach. But the secret ingredient that we learned through our research, THC. So whether you were being cured or not, I don't know, but you probably were walking away feeling a lot better.
So if there was a hotel here, where on this island was it?
So we're on the south end of the island right now. This seawall is still here today. You can see it right here. And the hotel set right back in the woods about 100 yards from where we're at right now. It had about 20 rooms, first boutique hotel in South Florida, essentially. So it was really the place to visit when you came down this way. So check this bottle out right here.
What am I looking at?
So this is one of the original bottles from 1903. So that bottle is 120 years old right there.
What does the new bottle look like? The new revived Munyon's Paw-Paw?
Drum roll, please. So that's today's rendition. So very similar to the original bottle with the embossing on the sides and the back.
So it's what's called an Aperitif, which is a bittersweet liqueur. We wanted to do a new world take on an old world tradition. What you get is sweet, citrusy, and very orange and floral on the front end. It kind of has a lingering bitter note to it, and all that is in our bottle. So it's really versatile.
Kayaking made us a little hungry. We decided to pop on over to one of Jupiter's most revered on-the-water restaurants, associated with some of the biggest names, like the owner, Michael Jordan, and as of late, pro golfer Luke Donald. Welcome to 1000 North. Okay, so tell me, what are we drinking?
We are drinking Luke's Perfect Negroni. It's gonna be number 3 gin. It's gonna be part Carpano Antica, and then it's gonna be a split base between the Campari and the Munyon's Paw-Paw.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Right? So, Claudia, you're the marketing and membership director of 1000 North. You've been here since the beginning. Tell me, how did this place come to be?
The original operating partners, they live in the area, and they've noticed that in Jupiter, the north end of the county, there wasn't any high-end restaurants. So this group got together, and they decided they were going to build a membership club here in Jupiter, so that these people would have a place to go. And quite honestly, they built exactly what they were planning. You know, they built a beautiful restaurant with a membership component that really services the entire county and beyond.
So if someone is planning a night out at 1000 North, what kind of an experience should they expect?
Well, what we say is that it's very elevated and it's access. So especially for our members, for instance, they get more access than the average person because we do have the second floor. But everyone knows that we've become the celebrity restaurant. It's the high-end place. We pride ourselves on our service. That's what people come here for. The food is incredible, so our team does a great job.
So what do you guys envision for the future of Munyon's Paw-Paw?
Well, if these guys will give us a vote of confidence, we're hopeful that every great high-end bar and cocktail bar in the country will have Munyon's Paw-Paw on the back bar and ideally on the menu.
Well, I'll be ordering it.
Perfect. As Dr. James Munyon always said, there is hope.
There is hope.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Well, that's a wrap on another perfect Florida day of recreation in the sun, good drinks, and good food. And I can't wait to do it again on the next episode of American Dreams.